Have you ever taken that trip out east, find yourself missing it now and then, and the I Heart New York t-shirt just doesn't cut it anymore? Well, Sue Woods has your New York fix. For 3 years now, Sue has been the founder and owner of the Doghouse.
I was looking for something kind of part-time, and my husband is from the East Coast, so we had been to New York City a lot, and I saw the hot dog carts there, and I knew that we had nothing like that in Council Bluffs. So I threw the idea out, and he was my biggest encouragement. He's like, I think you should go for it. And I ran it by my kids, everyone, and everybody was so encouraging. I just thought I would try it, and I did.
No, it's not actually a doghouse, but a New York-style hot dog stand. We were curious how she started her hot dog-filled day, so we followed her steps to sell a dog. First, the van was loaded with food and drinks she had picked up earlier from her brother's restaurant. Then, Sue wheels the whole hot dog cart over to the hitch attached to her minivan. With the help of her grandson Hunter, the two crank down the height, attach the safety chains, and hook up the taillights to the van. And lastly, the food, the cart, and the owner make their way to Bayless Park. Fortunately, Sue Woods can't do all of it on her own, so she gets a little help from her family.
My two grandsons help me, Hunter and Tanner, and they take turns. One does it one week, one does it the next week. All my grandkids have helped me, and they are just a huge help. As you can see, they know everything to do. And then my mother, I can't forget her. When school's back in, she comes up and she helps me, and we have a great time together. Mostly, I could not do it without my husband, Bob, my biggest supporter.
The Doghouse is out usually every day of the week, somewhere around town. During the summer, Wednesdays at Bayless Park are her specialty. But surprisingly, she gets out with her hot dog cart starting in the spring.
I try to get out in March, if possible, with the weather. And then this last year, I went into November. I could have went later, but instead I went into the Mall of the Bluffs. And I set up there. I had a tiki bar, and I set up the Doghouse in the Mall of the Bluffs.
Although many may think the hot dog stand would only be a few hours of work over the lunchtime, they are mistaken.
I love doing it, particularly here at Bayless Park, and it is a lot of hard work. You know, people just see this, and actually with all the buying of the supplies, loading, unloading, when I do a lunch, it's almost a full day. And then I do 2 evenings a week. So it's going home, cleaning everything, going to the restaurant, going back to the restaurant for my food. It's a full-time job.
And even through all the preparation, the waiting for customers, and the busy lunch rush, Sue really appreciates the people she meets by running the stand.
My favorite part is all the people I've met. I've probably met over 100 people. And I may not know all their names, but I have friends everywhere.
Sure, you could go get a burger for lunch, or a sub sandwich and eat it in a freezing cold air-conditioned building, or you could enjoy your lunch hour and eat outside under a shade tree in Bayless Park. Reporting for Bluffs Focus News Magazine with a hot dog in hand, I'm Sarah Smith.